Well, hello. Welcome back to my kitchen. For some reason we seem to be spending a lot of time in this kitchen. Today with good reason. My name's Matt. This is Wakey Two Wheels. And you join me on a very, very, very sunny day out there. But sadly my bike is in bed. Because it's out of commission at the moment. Due to a little incident yesterday. Not a big incident, nothing too big. It might be easier just to show you. So yeah, roll the clip. So as you can see in that clip, I was riding down the road, I wanted to take a right turn, went to press my foot brake and there was nothing there, nothing. Now all I wanted to do was use the foot brake to slow down a little bit. Oh, go on guys, go on outside. And slow me down a little bit and take me into a right turn. That then turned into me overshooting my corner, nearly ploughing into an oncoming car that thankfully stopped. He slowed down for me when he could see I was in a bit of trouble. But yeah, that was bad. So I thought, well, I can't go for a ride with a dodgy back brake, so I got the bike back home and saw this. Yeah, in that picture or video I've just shown you, how do you explain it? The bike's got a bit of a design flaw. The back brakes don't get much air to them, they don't get cooled down very well. So they're very prone to overheating. What I've done at some point is I have pressed my brake hard. I can think of a few occasions where I've pressed my brake pretty hard, I've had to slam on a bit. Shut that door. And it's caused my back brake, come on inside then. It's caused my back brake to heat up. That has then disintegrated my pads. The piece of metal that's on the back of the pads has then heated up. As it's touched the disc, it has warped the disc. I mean, the disc is like that now. It's then caused my piston to heat up inside the caliper and disintegrate as well. It's also heated up the caliper itself, which is then anything plastic touching that caliper is then melted. It has cost me a few £100 to get it fixed. If I can get it fixed. I've ordered the parts. Hopefully they get here on time. But yeah, so no ride today. I'm afraid it's a maintenance video. Roll the music. Well, I managed to get all the nuts out, and I don't think a disc is supposed to be that bent, is it? Wow. Rookie mistake. So what I will do is I will put these nuts back in place, without the disc obviously, and wait for the parts to come and give all this area a good clean. Make sure all this is right as well. Right then. That's better. A lot better than it was. Just waiting for parts. Well, more sad developments. I have taken off the caliper. There it is. Notice all this here. The caliper itself is bent and starting to fall apart, and if you can see very closely there's a crack forming. Great. Fantastic. That's about another 200 quid. Never mind. Yeah, so I've had it soaking and you can see all the stress cracks and everything really clearly now. So yeah, I've ordered a new one. There's no point putting that back up like it'll kill me. But I've got some spare bits anyway. Right, so that's ordered in, by the way. This is my brake caliper. I've given it a soak and you can see all the stress cracks there now really clearly. So that is gash now. I'm not putting that back on the bike because it would kill me. That is what's left of the brake pads. Absolutely nothing. The tin on the back has even melded into the back, and that is what's left of my piston. I cannot believe I've caused that much damage. Well, I thought I might as well do this while I'm here. This is the rear brake master cylinder, the one that attaches to your actual pedal. I have actually got this little thing here. This is a repair kit for this. So I've taken the plastics out, and this is the piston from there, and the springs buggered off somewhere across the garden. So yeah, all the bits are in there. Let's get it built. So after about an hour, 2 YouTube videos, and many ideas of using elaborate tools that are not designed for the purpose, I managed to get it in. What a ball ache that is, but it's in, and I'm happy that it's in. So that is a rebuilt master cylinder. There are many YouTube videos on how to do this. That's why I didn't bother filming it, because to be honest, trying to do this needed 3 hands without the camera. So yeah, at least that's rebuilt now. I rang up the dealership and asked them how much a new brake caliper would be from BMW. They said if they could do it, it'd be about 350 quid, but they don't do it, it's discontinued because it's an old bike. So I've ordered a second-hand one off eBay. It looks good on the listings, we'll have to see when we get it. I've got a repair kit coming for that as well, so I can redo the seal. New brake discs I've got, brake pads, sorry, and I've got a brake disc on the way. Yeah, fun times. But yeah, my bike's looking a bit sorry for itself right now with the back wheel off. Oh, wakey no wheels. Yeah, that's basically everything I can do without the parts, so I'm just waiting on them now. Sadly, I have got to get ready for work now. Yay, night shifts. So yeah, you won't have to wait. It'll just be till the end of the video, but yeah. See you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a different day, and I'm quite excited because I've been getting packages. I've been getting packages and bits come through post. Exciting. Come with me. Now, I shouldn't really be thinking about rebuilding this brake right now. I have got other things to be doing, but I'm too excited. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it, Anna. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Let's build a brake. No, Frey, are you coming to help? Are you gonna help? No? Alright, I'm fine. Alright. This is one of the packages, which is the new caliper, or new to us caliper, with bracket, which looks great, fantastic. It's got some brake discs with it, which look brand new. Okay, let's have a look at that. We have a brake disc for the wheel. We have a rebuild kit for this caliper. And we have some white grease and some CV grease. I've also got some copper grease in this shed as well, so we shall be using all these. Right, this is where we were last time. Got the bike up on the stilts, and I've got this thing. I have to take all these bolts out I took out last time. I am going to reuse these bolts because there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Yeah, I'm going to put the new disc on. This one's been left out in the sun a little bit, but you can tell, I don't know if you can see it properly, how bowed that is. It's so bowed. So it's rounded on one end compared to the brand new, straight as a die. Stunning. Okay, fits perfect as well. Now, right there, we happen to be missing a bolt because one of them got cross-threaded. So don't worry, I've got some replacements in there. That'll do just fine. So sadly, that bolt, that new bolt, is absolutely brand spanking new, and it looks a bit stupid compared to the other ones, but you deal with what you get. Look at that disc. Look at that disc. Right, so it's time to turn his attention as that wheel is now spiffy and ready to go on. It's time to turn his attention to the caliper. Now this is the old caliper. You can see there's no piston in there. Oops, sorry, I've got the camera lined up. There's no piston inside there because the piston is there. How much that is disintegrated has boggled my mind. It really has. It's just amazing. And this is one of the bloody brake pads which is bowed as well. Look at that. I can't believe how much damage this caused. I know I keep saying that, but fuck me, it is absolutely ridiculous. There's the wafer thin bit left of the brake material. The rest of it is just buggered off. It's just broken through to the last bit there. How it survived as long as it did, I don't know, but look how bowed that is. But there are some bits on here I can salvage for spare parts. I can salvage the pins off it, a couple of the rubber bits, the rubber nipple guard. I can salvage that off it. There's that back tin at the back there. I can salvage that and give that a brush. But yeah, this bracket plate which attaches onto the wheel axle, I can save that as a spare part, and if I might even sell it on eBay, never know. But yeah, that'd be worth something. It's a perfectly good part. But yeah, I'm going to strip some bits off this and get back to you. Right, I'm trying to do this one-handed, so it's a bit hard, but I'm going to try and pull this seal out so you can see how badly damaged it was. Look at that. That's supposed to be smooth, and it's just burnt. Wow. The inside of this side of the caliper's not bad, but all this here is just chewed up and bent out of shape. And look at them stress cracks. I've literally melted the caliper. Well, I've now added to the pile of bits, and getting all the bits out of this caliper proved to be an absolute git.
and I've had to use many tools, including vice grips, bloody akadaka gun, everything, just to get those little bloody nipples out and stuff like that. It's absolutely ridiculous, but hey, it's out. Let's start rebuilding. Right, so here we go. Got all the seals out, cleaned it all up. It's looking a bit better now. Time to rebuild. Now, seeing as I'm here and I've got the chain guards off and everything, the chain's bare, I've got some new products to try. This is from Speed Style at Squires. So try this stuff. He told me all you have to do is spray this stuff on, leave it for a minute or two, and the dirt falls off. And not only that, I've got the chain loop to go with it. Right, well, as you can see, I've had a change of clothes and a wash because I was covered in oil. Everything's back together. I've bled the brakes, everything's working okay. Bike I've just taken for a little spin around the block. Seems good, see it's braking. Obviously the disc and the pads need wearing in a little bit, because, you know, new discs and new pads, they always take a bit of wearing in. Yeah, so back to being wakey two wheels. Thank God, mental health restored. But yeah, thank you for this watching this video. I know it's not the normal kind of video. I'm sorry that the videos have been up and down, but I've had a lot on, as you can probably tell by me being moany all the time. But handed in my last assignment for a while. I'm back at work on normal hours, and I've got some days off coming. So, the video next week may be a little late, but from then on, hopefully I can get back in front of myself, because I've had to use some videos that I had stored up to keep the stream of videos going. So I'm out of videos now. I've probably had to scramble this one together. So yeah, I'm gonna take my days off and try and get back in front for you. I don't want this channel to stop, so it's doing really well. I only need 300 subscribers to get to my total for this year. I might not do it, but hey, we'll have a go. We'll definitely have a go. Here I am on the bike, all put together again. No leaks, no clunks, no funny noises, everything's working well. Mental health is restored. So I'm just going to take the bike for a quick run around to make sure everything's right. But I just wanted to add on to the end of the video, just before people start screaming at me, that
I know people are going to think that this was me neglecting my brakes or not checking them far enough, and I'll be honest with you, I thought it was as well at first, but then when I rang up the dealership, I described to him what was going on and what kind of parts I needed, and he said, oh yeah, this is quite common with those bikes. I was like, oh right, didn't know about this fault. I know about a few weaknesses these bikes have, but I didn't know about this one, and apparently it's because of the position of the brakes and where the brakes are. They don't get much air to cool them, and that's why the brakes disintegrated so quickly, because I did actually check my brakes before I set off that day, and there was plenty of meat left on the pads. The disc was fine, but when I got home I couldn't believe the carnage. So please don't send hate mail in the comments. As far as the comments go, I've been doing so well. Everybody's been right nice to me. But yeah, bye for now.